and welcome to day 23 of Vlogmas. As you can hear, I'm still sounding rather husky. I feel all right in myself. I don't feel ill or anything. I'm just a little bit congested and it's sitting in just the wrong place on my larynx, I guess, as to make me sound like, I don't know what I sound like. I just sound really husky. Anyway, it's 3 o'clock and I haven't actually recorded anything yet today. We've had a really busy morning. We went to the supermarkets to get the last of the Christmas food and bits and pieces. Had a slight panic because we couldn't get Christmas crackers. I went to Asda on Sunday. I'm really jogging this camera, aren't I? I should have put it on a tripod. I went to Asda on Sunday and there were loads of Christmas crackers. So I thought to myself, I don't need to get them yet. It's fine. I'll get them when we do our shopping in the week. Not a problem. Then we went to Tesco's this morning, and it's a big Tesco's. It's a proper Tesco's Extra. Not a single Christmas cracker in sight. So we popped into Sainsbury's on the way back, which is our real local supermarket. And again, not a single Christmas cracker in sight. So I came home because we had to get Arthur, the older one. I came home because we had to get Arthur for coming home for his lunch. And then Tom had a few other jobs that he needed to do. He went down into the ferry, so into kind of our small area of town, to go and drop a package off. And he was planning to get some cheese from the cheese shop, but he said he actually forgot to get it, so he's going to have to go back tomorrow. There's a lovely, lovely local cheese shop, tiny little one, down in Embroidery Ferry, and it does a whole range of cheeses and things like that. So I think he's going to go and get some cheese for over Christmas. He said he'll go down tomorrow morning first thing and get it. And then he popped to our local garden centre, which has a fish place, because we have a fish tank. I haven't shared the fish tank because I'm very aware that I've got a couple of viewers who are not comfortable with fish, and fish make them, well, quite uncomfortable. So I haven't really shared the fish tank, but I will share it later today. I'll let you know before I share it, and I'll put a timestamp. So if you don't want to see our fish, you can skip it, because I know that fish are sometimes a little bit of a phobia kind of thing for some people. But anyway, we were having a couple of issues with our fish tank. We've got a little bit of some kind of algae that we couldn't get rid of. So he went to talk to the guys in the fish centre today to work out what was happening and whether they had any recommendations. And we also got a few more fish to fill up our tank a little bit more as well. So he went and did that, and then he popped to Asda as well, and Asda had hundreds of crackers. So I don't know why any other supermarkets have no Christmas crackers at all. So anyway, all of that rambling was to say that we got Christmas crackers in the end. It wouldn't be Christmas without Christmas crackers, would it? And then I have spent the rest of the day sorting out shop bits because I needed to kind of update my shipping statement in light of all of the stuff that's happening around the borders and Royal Mail suspending international shipping. I'm hoping it'll all be sorted out by the 28th. I'm not planning to ship anything until the 28th. So I'm hoping it will all have been sorted out and shipping will resume then. But we will have to see what happens. And I wanted to get everything scheduled on my website ready for the Boxing Day end of year sale. So that's all set up and sorted now. I've also scheduled a newsletter to go out this evening with details on shipping, details of the end of year sale, and details of the yarn clubs for next year. So I've done that. There was something else I wanted to do. No, I think that was everything. Yeah, I need to get the yarn club listings done, but I can do that between Christmas and New Year. That's fine. Whew, lots and lots to do. Yeah. Lots and lots to do. What else was I going to share with you today? There were a few things I was going to share. We got a new bauble for the Christmas tree. Arthur made a bauble for the Christmas tree, so I will share those with you. As I said, I will share the fish tank a little bit later on so that you can see our new little fishies. And I was also going to do my gnome. The next clue on the gnome is a belt buckle. And she says in the pattern that if you've got some metallic thread, you can use that to make the belt buckle with, and you kind of just sew it on. And I think I might have some metallic thread upstairs in my sewing box. So I thought we could maybe go and investigate my sewing box and see what we can find. Here is the new bauble that Tom picked up. It's really, really, really heavy. I don't think he'd quite anticipated it. But it's very pretty. It's nothing special. He just picked it up in Asda. But we were moaning that we haven't had any baubles, any new baubles on our Christmas tree this year. Our Christmas tree is very much, this is the Christmas tree we bought when we first got married. We got married in 2009. So this Christmas tree is 11 years old. It's not the best artificial Christmas tree. It was a cheap one at the time because we didn't have any money. And we've added a few bits and pieces, but some of the decorations on it, like these baubles, are literally just plastic glittery baubles that we bought when we first had the tree. And I think we treated ourselves to a few from Marks and Spencer's very early on. And that was these ones again. These are plastic ones, but they're quite pretty. We've got three of those. And then also these ones, which are glass. So we've got a little stripy one. We've got three of these exactly the same, three stripy ones that are glass. And then a couple of years after we were married, Tom treated me to these ones, which are glass Cath Kidston ones. I think there's 4 of them. So there's the red one. There's this green one. And then there's a pink one around here somewhere. And a blue one just down here. There we go. And then pretty much everything else on our tree is either handmade by the kids or cheap plastic. We have cheap plastic stars. Oh no, we do have our bells. These are just metal bells. They're quite fun for the kids. We've got a couple of baubles that the boys painted. There's another one somewhere. Here it is. And again, we've got some little ones that the kids have made over the years, which is quite nice. And these we got gifted when we went to see Father Christmas. This one we picked up somewhere. It's a cute little handmade snowman. But yeah, we want to invest in more. I was saying that Arthur made a bauble. This is the bauble Arthur made. How cute is this? At school he made this. It's a little pom-pom robin. Isn't it gorgeous? He's very proud of himself. I found all my threads, and I do have some metallics by the look of it. I've got 4 in here. Maybe I've got 5. But I've got sparkly purple. I've got a sparkly gold. I've got a lighter purple, kind of like a lavendery colour. And then I've also got a kind of gold with black. So I'll have a little look in a minute and see which of these goes best with the gnome. But I think my gnome deserves a sparkly belt buckle. And while I was looking, I dug out these. And I thought you'd be interested. I inherited these from my grandma when she passed away. And there's some really interesting little bits and pieces in them. So this was my grandma's sewing box. This was my dad's mum. She wasn't a big sewer. She wasn't a massive crafter. She did a bit of knitting and a little bit of sewing, but not a massive sewer. But I just thought some of the bits in here were so interesting. There's obviously a whole bag full of buttons, so many different kinds in there, some still attached to the paper. Really, really interesting. Load of buttons. Let's see if let's get them out. See if I can do this one-handed. I'll regret this when I have to tidy them all up. I love vintage buttons though. You find so many interesting ones. Look at the shape of that one. Oh yeah, I took my nail varnish off. I need to repaint them tonight. Lasted really well though, because I'm really hard on my nails. Got a whole set of these gorgeous kind of red. The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true.
Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year, drinking hot wine by the fire. Here on our own, we got nothing to fear. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
It's cold outside, it tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind, I'm all for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. I'm walking around making small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland.
Hello again, Giddy knitters. It's time for the joke of the day. So, how much did Santa's sleigh cost? Nothing. It was on the house.